Hi, I'm Russell Steinberg, a composer and music lecturer at UCLA and for the Los Angeles Philharmonic. I want to share an exciting new approach to listening to classical music that I call an audio map. It quickly lets you follow an entire movement of music with the same ease that you follow the story in a movie. Concert goers frequently share with me their frustration to understand music better. Program notes and lectures don't really help much. Technical jargon is too confusing. People just want to be able to follow the music, and that shouldn't be hard. After all, we regularly sit in movies for hours with full attention. Why should we get lost following 10 minutes of classical music? My audio maps are inspired by the Thomas Brothers maps that help drivers in California get around. These maps use easy-to-follow numbered grids. My audio maps do the same thing by progressing through a series of numbered frames. Following an audio map is a bit like reading a comic book, actually. Here's what an audio map looks like. This is the entire third movement of Beethoven's First Symphony, all on one page. There is no music notation and very little technical jargon. It has 3 parts. 1. The headings. They outline the structure of the music with its parts. That includes the type of piece, here a minuet, the speed or tempo of the music, using conventional Italian terms, and the structure itself, here part 1 and 2 of the minuet. 2. The frames or boxes that describe the musical events. This is what you actually hear. And 3. The dynamics or loudness of the music. This helps you to be sure you are looking at the right frame as the music goes by. Classical music always changes loudness. Here I use the same simple symbols that musicians universally know. P means soft, that's for piano, and F means loud, that's for forte. The best way to experience an audio map is to try it out. Let's listen to the beginning of this Beethoven minuet with my narration of the audio map. Minuet Part 1, Frame 1, a rising scale in the strings, and it repeats. Notice the short long rhythm which will dominate this entire piece. Part 2, Frame 2, a short long rhythm in descending sequences. Frame 3, a descending tune and rising scale motif all over a pedal. Frame 4, a 2-note ascent with violin repeated notes, all building to frame 5, the rising scale and the full orchestra. Again, notice how the short long rhythm dominates this entire piece. Frame 6, leaning tones, which is displacement of the short long rhythm. And that results in frame 7, the syncopated closing tune in the violins. The second part of the minuet now repeats. Part 2, frame 2, short long rhythm in descending sequences. You can literally see how easy it is to follow the music. My book, Audio Maps to the Beethoven Symphonies Volume 1, includes a CD that narrates the entire Beethoven First Symphony while the music plays. You first follow the audio maps while you listen to my narration. Then on subsequent tracks, you just follow them listening to the music alone. Incidentally, I play the symphony on piano because it's much easier to follow musical ideas without the complexity of the orchestra. After a couple of times, you don't need to use the audio map. You can easily follow any recording or performance of this symphony without it. And that's the goal. It doesn't take a PhD in music to do this. My book is simple to read at only 50 pages. I include background on the structure of classical music with some clear charts. You can order the book on my website, www.russellsteinberg.com, or check out my lecture schedule. My approach has already empowered many people. I love when they share with me their new sense of confidence and excitement for music listening. It's a passion that lasts a lifetime.